trashlings! Welcome back to the Demon Trash Podcast. I'm Carol, aka Papa Trash.
And I'm Avery, aka Baby Demon. And
I can already tell something's wrong.
I don't know, man. It's just I was wearing this, and then you like walk in here, and you're wearing like the exact same thing as me.
It could be like, you know, like twin telepathy or something. You know, it's like I can't control these things.
I don't know. It just if you're
Bro, I'm wearing a sweater. You're not. I'm not copying you.
Yeah, but it's black and then purple. Like
Well,
I said,
who was wearing the purple leggings first?
yeah, but like I was wearing you switched.
Right.
Like Dylan owns purple pants here.
It's not going to be like a thing, right? Like we can just do the episode.
I guess if you're if you're just listening to this audibly, I'm wearing purple pants. Carol's wearing purple pants. I'm wearing a black top. She's wearing a black top. And I feel like earlier, like I told her, like I like to try and like at least not coordinate our outfits, but to like not make sure that the colors that we were wearing don't clash. Because like I think that like after like one video, like when I was wearing like a mint green top and
I was wearing
a bright pink top, it was just like
Jolly Ranchers.
Yeah, we looked like Jolly Ranchers, and it was just too much.
Too much.
Yeah, so like since then, I like want at least that we're like at least complimentary, not like.
Well, now we're like really complimentary.
Yeah, now we're like matching, which I think might be too much. Like I don't want to match,
bro. If it's that big of a deal, I'll make us black and white in the edit. Or we could just say like we're celebrating Grimace, dude. We're still here in this Grimace vibe.
Can't get one though. It's out. It's gone now, I think.
Is it?
Yeah, dude.
Those sons of bitches.
Grimace's birthday's over, man.
Yeah, and I tried twice. Every single time they were like, our machine is down. It's like, you're fucking liars. Don't have
Clean your machine, dude.
Don't have like a whole fucking national thing with the Grimace shake that's viral, and then you don't even get it. You can't even fucking get it, dude. It's annoying. I wanted to feel the vibe.
You'll never know.
I'll never know, dude.
You'll never have to get addicted and die.
Another moment, another viral moment I missed out on. Oh. Anyway, hey guys. Welcome back to the podcast. We have a good one for you. As you can see, new set. It's the vibe.
You keep saying new set.
New set. It's a new one.
We're in the same set.
Updated.
It's
got new shit.
Additions to the set. Yeah, it's the same wall.
I can't be
now
excited.
Shelves.
I can't be excited.
You can be excited, but like it's not a new set. A new set would be like we like completely changed. We're at a different place.
Right.
Like completely different mural. Do you know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah, I guess.
It's like when like I don't know. It doesn't really matter. But it just like I don't like new set doesn't make sense.
Updated with new shit.
Yeah, like updated set. Like renovated set. Not renovated. We felt like I was like, dang, we should be like interior design girlies when we put up these two floating shelves.
What did you? Yeah,
I was like, look at us,
like wow,
it's level and everything, like impressive.
You would think, oh, they just put stuff on shelves. No, this was a panic attack. I had to call in help.
Yeah, no,
like my film friends.
Yeah, you had to call like a set deck friend and like. For some reason, I just put everything on my shelf, like first try, and it was like everyone was like, "No, that looks great. That looks amazing." Perfect. I was just like, I mean, I didn't mean for it to like be that.
You're
simple.
Like Mr. Kate or something, and I'm not. So I'm sorry.
Like, I guess I'm just like
I have cute, quirky things. I don't know how to put them together. Okay, I don't know.
I think it looks okay, and also like if you're watching this, looks great. If you're watching this. That's not Jesus on the cross. It's Waluigi.
Not Jesus. That is Waluigi. So, not that like Jesus isn't cool, but like
Carol didn't want you to think that she's like a super Christian.
Yeah, I'm not like, you know,
because if you don't pick it up by like looking at it, that's her side. This is my side. Do you know what I mean? Like this is not like, you know.
I think they're getting it.
Yeah.
That's her shit. This is my shit.
Mm-hmm. Except those are your Twilight
Those are
books.
my Twilight books.
I don't know where mine are. I'm like, did I not bring those with me? Like, did I like not have my like OG Twilight books? That'd be disappointing.
Yeah, that would be.
But then, you know what? Honestly, I could just go to like...
It's just first a dish.
I could just go to Goodwill and probably find like...
Definitely.
100 copies of Twilight.
I don't know. I don't know, dude. People covet them and keep them forever. You don't think so?
No, every time I go to Goodwill, there's copies of Twilight.
Oh, is there?
Yeah. Right. Oh, well, yeah, dude.
I bet they feel foolish not having them now.
But we have a lava lamp now.
Yeah.
And I've just been staring at it. Sometimes I just stare at it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like jealous that you get to stare at it and I don't get to stare at it.
It's on your side.
I know. Now you need to get an interesting thing. But then I'll just get distracted.
Yeah, I want to replace... Oh, this isn't on.
Yeah, I know. I thought you turned it on, but I guess you didn't.
I didn't. I never did. Hold on. Whole shelf just falls.
Interior design girlies.
Anyway, now it's on.
So, yeah, if you notice anything's different, that's what's up. And I guess we can get on with the podcast now.
Yeah, moving on. They don't care. Oh, I got an idea. 3, 2, 1. Demon trash moments. Hey, guys. Another week, another demon trash moment. Another minute, another demon trash moment. So, what's yours this week?
Mine?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was on the internet. My screen time is up way too much lately, by the way.
Hey.
That's a demon trash moment in itself. Like, just been on.
Bro, you got to get like us. You got to get that blue light time up to the max. What are you doing, you fucking plebs?
Like, I'm just like up at like 2 a.m. I'm like, just go to sleep. Put it down. But I'm like, no, I need to find one more TikTok to like. You know what I mean? Like, one of these will like bring me the joy and happiness that I've been looking for my whole life.
Bro, why sleep when you could doom scroll?
No, I need to sleep, dude. I haven't been getting enough sleep. Anyways, my demon trash moment. What is it? Oh yeah, I was scrolling, and I saw that Kindle Unlimited was gonna be free for like the next 3 months for like Prime Day or whatever. So I was like, "Fuck yes, it's time. It's code time, baby.
Yeah,
free Kindle Unlimited." I went on there. I haven't been on Kindle Unlimited forever, and I just started scrolling for like
the
nastiest, most obscene, like romance novels.
You told me you got the dragon book that we talked about.
Download the dragon book. Some like, I didn't realize it was mafia, like some crazy monster shit. I was like, let's see what this is all about, because I feel like I've been hearing, but I haven't been doing my own research. I've just been hearing about these things.
Honestly, you've been reading a lot of like the really popular, really good like book talk books, but you haven't been out here in the trenches reading the absolute trash that I've been reading. And honestly, I feel like you've been, I don't know, this is just my feeling, but a little bit on your high horse. Because you're like,
have I?
I don't flicking your bean to some like Wattpad writer, basically. And, you're not better than me, dude.
I think this has to do with you. That
it could be.
Hey, man, own it, dude. Like, if you want to read fucking Haunting Adeline and whatever.
It's on Kindle Unlimited. What am I supposed to do? Not? What am I supposed to do? Not do it?
I didn't download that one, but I heard about it from you.
But now you have it. No, wait, you're not going to download it.
I'm not downloading that one.
Well, I basically told you everything, so what's the point? It's basically spoiled for you. So.
Well, it's just when you told me about it, it just didn't seem very appealing to me. And it has one of those things where, what's the main guy's name? Like Xander?
Yeah, you don't like that.
I don't like X and Z names, dude. I think they're
Xander?
dumb.
I don't fucking remember anymore. I just, I'm not reading the second book, but
but I did get the dragon one. I want to read that one. I don't know. There's some with like fucking, I don't know. I've tried. I downloaded some. I was like, you know what? I just want these will get right to it right away. Like, I'm not here for your fucking plot or like whatever. Like, I want within the first 10 pages to be some sort of spicy and
There's another Katie Robert. It's a vampire one.
You need to send that to me, because some of them I'm like,
bitch, I'm telling you, every page is smut. Every page.
I tried I was trying I'm sure one of these will just have something fast, right? I looked through one. It was they were just describing what like the guys as like alphas. I'm like, no, I can't do this. So it's like, like
you were
I don't
describing
know,
the guys as alphas.
Yeah, because they're like barbarians or something. But I'm like, why are they alphas?
They're just like,
yeah. I'm like, why are they alphas? I was like, I can't read this. But like, yeah, I downloaded like a bunch of stuff that I'm gonna try and read, try and get into. I will not.
You're saying you're cool again.
I'm cool again. I haven't had the chance. Like I've had it for a few days, but I haven't really had the chance to read.
What do you mean? You say you're up until 2:00. What, on TikTok? Or
yeah, exactly. Like I haven't
Kindle.
read
You'll
the Kindle. Yeah.
Just get in the habit.
I also want to read Red, White, and Royal Blue, so I might have to start there because I need to read that before.
Red, White, and Royal Blue. Okay, I was like, what did you say?
Red, White, and Royal Blue.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's feral rat girl summer.
Yeah.
Like with free Kindle Unlimited. Like, are you kidding me? Like, it's time to like absolutely rot my psyche and like just go absolutely feral and read about monster cock and like all this crazy shit. I'm excited for it. I saw some that were like, there was like a unicorn one. I'm like, I can't do that.
See, guaranteed. I almost want to download it because I've seen it, and I almost want to download it just to see if there is a scene where the horn gets fucked.
No,
I just want to know.
No, dude.
Come on, dude. I need to know.
Like I can't. Like he actually rides his head, like his forehead.
Yeah.
I can't do it. Like, because here's the thing.
You're gonna tell me that's not gonna come into play. You're gonna write a fucking unicorn romance and not have the unicorn use its horn?
To be honest, I never thought about that. You just brought that up. Like, that's like the first time I ever thought. Like, I guess like,
it's a missed opportunity if you don't write it. Don't you agree?
Yeah, I don't know if I need to read it. I don't know if I'm necessarily interested in that, but it's a creative idea.
Thank you.
No, but like I'm like I don't know if I can get into the ones that are like horses and like anything horse related, like centaur.
You're not sexually attracted to horses?
Unicorns. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. I don't really want to.
You're not sexually attracted to the equine?
Yeah, like
beings.
Yeah, it's not necessarily for me. I'm like, for me it's more of like demons. Like I guess like I like the dragon thing. I'm like I could maybe see it. It depends. Is the dragon human form, dragon form? Like
I'm like, is he looking like Godzilla?
Like like here's the thing. Like when I'm like thinking, like say for example, like werewolf. Like I'm not necessarily thinking wolf form. Do you know what I mean?
Kind of. I'm
because like a lot of this is like a lot of bestiality. Do you know what I mean?
Well, also
it's
I got
that
a little
line.
concerned.
It's writing that line.
It's funny you're bringing this up because literally like yesterday, I had this thought that I was like, I feel like with all the like monster romance I've been trying to like get into because I said I wanted to explore that world. Guess what? Started. But like it's just like so furry coded.
Yeah.
And
it's like
I had this whole thought. Like I literally started to spiral a little bit because I was like, oh dear. This is how it starts, huh? Because yeah, no, I was like, this is a little furry coded because with the dragon one, I was like, that's like scaly coded.
Yeah. See, and it's like I don't want to like. I'm fine with demons. I'm fine with like men with wings. Right. Do you know what I mean? But when they're like full scaled, if they got hooves, if they got like paws.
You read Minotaur.
I know, and it
like
he
had hooves.
I know, but like it didn't like even fucking register for me
that you were reading about a cow man
until like literally like when I saw the picture, I was like, oh, that's actually just a cow walking on its hind legs. Like what the fuck? Like yeah. And yeah, that wasn't my proudest moment.
Did you feel like a furry in that moment?
I mean, I don't know what a furry feels like. Like, I don't know what it's like to be a furry. I just felt like weird. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. By the way, shout out to the furries hacking the government to fight anti-trans laws. That's fucking sick. Also, the fact that that's like news, dude. It's awesome.
Yeah, that's my demon trash moment, I guess.
Cool.
Anybody else download Kindle Unlimited?
Hope you did.
What are you reading? Any good?
Drop your Rex.
Drop the Rex in our Discord.
Yeah. Me. So I'm trying not to get like emotional to bringing this up, but
okay.
So like EXO's Kai.
Yeah.
Our baby.
Boy. Yeah.
Sweet man.
My daddy.
Papa. Father. So. Oh gosh. Okay. So recently, they changed up their military laws in Korea, and now Kai has to go to the military suddenly and to serve for 18 months. And like, look, they shaved his head and he was like crying and like
this. Yeah.
And like, it's so sad. Like they just put out new music. He just put out new music and like, he wasn't supposed to go for like a while. And like, it really, honestly, when I found out, it depressed me more than I thought. It really impacted me. Like,
no, you were like tearing up because I told you, I was like, you know how like, because I was like watching the new music videos and all this stuff. I was like, where is Kai?
Yeah,
like where is he? What's going on?
Yeah, why is he not in the video?
I'm like, did he leave? And I was like, then I looked it up. I'm like, he went in the military, and I told you were like so upset, like you almost started crying.
Yeah, I definitely had started like developing tears. And what was really fucked was it really, this is the demon trash part of it though, was that it affected me so strongly that I almost used it as an excuse for a personal day so that I wouldn't have to like work on anything.
You're like, yeah.
I need to take time to process Kai going to the military.
That's not valid.
I know. I still did my thing.
Yeah, I know. But if you would pull that, I've been like, all right. Then I'm also taking a personal day, I guess.
And we just watch Kai music videos and cry.
Well, he won Simp Royale 2022, dude.
No, he's our king. Like we still need to get his poster.
And he went into the military, and just like seeing his like shaved head, like I was like,
that broke me. I don't know why seeing his shaved head.
Like,
he looks so handsome and cute though. But like so just seeing his like beautiful hair,
beautiful hair being shaved off, and he's gonna be gone for 18 months, dude.
I'm gonna miss him so much. I already miss him.
And it's a good thing we saw this late, because now it's been like 2 months.
Yeah, but what sucks is that I watched his Instagram live, like 2 nights ago, of where he was like talking to his fans about it, and it made me, I was like legit tearing up because he was like talking about how he's like he had so much stuff planned, and it's like that would suck to find out like immediately, like, oh, you have to go to the military now.
Yeah, and, like that's so
like
crazy.
You have to go right now.
And they're like, anyways, you gotta go. It's like, oh man, that sucks.
Yeah, and it's like, he
just put out of his album, and like
EXO's
putting out their new album, and it's just like, damn, and he's gonna be gone for all of it.
Yeah, sucks. All these all these K-pop dudes having to go to the military. But Jungkook from BTS just put out a new song, and it's very good. We also have so that's my demon trash moment. Stan Kai, and I'll miss you, and I'll see you soon.
We'll be thinking about you.
Yeah, and I still
awesome prayers.
Listen to your music like all the time.
God and universe, please keep Kai safe.
I think he's just gonna be like,
he's gonna
be like an office worker or something. But like, whatever. Like, yeah, we're not gonna hear from him. Just keep Kai safe.
Keep Kai safe.
Oh my God! I swear to God, if World War III starts and Kai has to go to war, I'm joining so I can find him and protect him.
Yeah, for real.
So talk about army.
I'm gonna like try and be like deployed to Korea.
We have another demon trash moment from a trashling, LJ Superfly. Happy Sunday, fellow trashlings. Yo, girl slept half the day yesterday instead of fully prepping for an economics exam. It's exhausting out in these streets. I hope y'all are having a good one today. I'm working on not extending yesterday's demon trash moment. I'm proud of myself for not falling further into my demon trash moment and have put the ACOTAR series on hold for a moment. Cheers.
You're strong.
That's exactly what I thought. I was like, this bitch this trashling right here is way stronger, like a strong fucking soldier in comparison to me.
Yeah, dude.
I would put everything on hold.
No, when I was first listening to like Akatar, like I was listening to that shit like all night.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'd be like, it's 5 a.m. Like I would stay up until like 5 a.m. listening to it.
I fucked up.
Yeah, I was like, I'm hearing birds chirping right now. Like what the fuck? Yeah, no, like that's strong. That's
really strong.
That takes a lot of strength to put down Akatar and like focus on studying.
Yeah. I hope your economics exam went well.
Yeah, me too.
But thanks for sharing. You're very strong. And you're right. It is exhausting out in these streets.
I'm exhausted right now.
Do you know how exhausting it is to like live, bruh?
It's tiring.
It's hard.
Did you see that TikTok I sent you?
Which one?
I sent you one. This guy was just talking about like, he's like, it's like exhausting being out here. Yeah. He's like, if a medieval child like got a gummy worm,
Victorian
child ate a
bag of sour gummy worms,
like they would die.
They would simply pass away.
Like, it's like if our ancestors had like to pass up on this much dopamine, like we'd be nowhere. Like, do you know what I mean? Like I'm constantly like my attention's being flagged and fought for. Everything I eat is like designed to make me addicted to it.
Yeah.
Like
I also loved his take on the fact that if like Jesus were around now, he would like be kind of like a mid-influencer.
Yeah.
It's like Mr. Beast has done more than Jesus has. Like hey, don't come for me. I'm just saying theoretically.
Oh my God.
Theoretically, Mr. Beast, I mean, because like what? He gave out fish and bread. It's like Mr. Beast literally could like, what did he plant? Like 1 billion trees or something? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know,
he's given
no
blind kids sight.
All I'm saying is no kid to fuck, like no shade to fucking Jesus, bro.
Yeah, no shade.
But I'm just saying, like,
these are trying troubling times.
They're trying troubling times.
They're trying times, you know, like it's hard out here in these streets.
Used to be like, oh, like there used to be a space race. Now we just go to space for fun. Like, so it's just weird time to be alive. So you're right, it's exhausting, but you're doing you, and hey, keep going in this trashdom. So, dude, how you been lately? You know, what's been up? What have you been up to?
It's been horrible.
Just
right. Kidding. I've been good. No, I went to a book club recently. I had an interaction.
The book club that I'm not a part of. It's cool. It's fine.
Amen.
It's fine, dude. I don't want to read.
Amen. You're the one who says not all of our friends have to be friends with each other.
Hey,
we don't have to hang out all the time.
It's fine, dude.
Anyways, I had an interaction recently. I was at book club.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully this person never listens to this. I was at book club, and you know, there's a lot of people that I don't know because I'm like one of the newest people to book club, and it's not exactly like my friend group. It's just like, you know, my friend's friend group.
Right. Okay.
So like I'm sitting there, like I'm like, you know, trying to make conversation with essentially strangers, someone I'd never met before, and like, you know,
nailing it.
Absolutely crushing my debilitating social anxiety.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm having conversation with this girl and another guy, and then another girl comes in, and then she brings up to this girl, she goes, "Oh, have you seen the new music video?" Like, and they're like, "Yeah, Taylor Lautner's in it." And I'm like, "What are they talking about? I like music." Do you know what I mean? I like music. So I was like, "Oh, what music video?" And she's like, "Taylor Swift's new music video." And I was like, "Oh, okay, that's cool." Like, and then I was like, "Yeah, I'm not a Swifty." And she's like, She just goes, I'm like when she goes, "You should be." And I was like,
she said that?
Yeah. And I was like, okay. And I didn't like, cause I'm just like a jokester. I just like to like goof around. But I wanted to be like, it's like, yeah, I'm more of a Lana girly myself, but I didn't feel like that would have been like well received. Do you know what I mean?
Totally.
Like it would have been like, I feel like I would have been like,
well, because the way
excommunicated from the conversation.
The way that you're saying that she went, the response was,
Yeah, no, I felt like very judged for not seeing the new Taylor Swift music video.
That's very obviously disappointment.
Yeah.
In you.
I know. like I just met her and it's like it's fine. Like, you know, I'm like, okay. But it was just like
Taylor Swift's out here like she's got her fucking claws in these like in her fucking Swifties, dude.
Yeah, dude.
The lore is deep, I hear.
Yeah, and it's just like I feel like we've been like people sometimes think we're Swifties. And we are not Swifties.
No.
And in fact, I've like in the past have railed against this an assumption about us because, you know, personally, you know, we've discussed this before. We've never really like identified that much with like Taylor Swift and Taylor Swift music. But like even now,
I don't hate her.
I don't hate
it's
Taylor
not a
Swift.
Hate thing.
I respect her as an artist, but like I think now like if you were to like want to get into Taylor Swift, do you know what I mean? Like if you're like, oh, I'd never listened to Taylor Swift before, but I want to like start listening to her and like, you know, get to know her music and stuff. But like now I feel like the lore runs so deep.
Yeah.
In like with Taylor Swift that like it's like I could never catch up with her albums and like with what like all the lore and the history behind her music. Because it's like right now we have like there's like this like she's releasing like vault tracks. I'm like, what does this mean?
What's the vault?
So like essentially I was trying to like read what this
I feel like such a fucking like out of touch idiot by asking that.
Yeah, I know.
This
and it's
is
just
me
like
being 100% vulnerable right now.
No, like it's like I feel like the lore runs too deep. It's like us trying to like it would be like trying to get into like what is it? It's not.
Dude, is there anything that we can compare it to?
Like trying to get into the Omegaverse or like trying to get into One Piece. Do you know what I mean? At this stage, it's like you'd have to like go through so much and watch so much and learn so much to like be caught up with it at all that it's like it would be like an ordeal to like try and like get into the Taylor Swift universe.
Yeah.
And so the vault tracks are like they're tracks from
Is it because this is what I know
they're tracks
Scooter
from
Braun sold her shit. Are they like because her she doesn't own those old masters, so now that's why she releases like the Taylor's version stuff.
Yeah, because she has to re-record them
to like
because I guess she doesn't own her. I don't know if
she doesn't own those because
masters.
Scooter Braun sold them. That was like the drama. So now she releases old songs that she had but Taylor's version.
Yeah,
so that she can basically re-own those versions of the songs.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people are like, yes, girl boss, yes, because she's doing that.
Yeah, now it's like kind of become a thing about like the artists not owning their masters and stuff and like other people owning people's masters. But it's like if you sign with a label, they probably like own some of your masters.
The crazy thing is I remember I once saw this like I guess it was an interview or something. I don't even remember who, but it was like it was like a celebrity saying that they're like super into Taylor Swift. And they're like, yeah, when you get super into like the lore and the lyrics, like there's like people will listen to the lyrics and be like, I know exactly what she's talking about. She's referencing the thing from this album. Yeah. And it's just like, what?
And it's like, it goes beyond like, it's like vault tracks are essentially just like unreleased tracks. Like, because when she writes albums, I had to look this up. When she writes albums, she writes like a lot of songs, but not all of them make it onto the album.
Okay.
So like some of the vault tracks are ones that were just never released on like certain albums. So like the one like this one that just came out recently that has Taylor Lautner in the video, who I think she used to date.
Yeah, they did used to date.
They used to date like a long time ago, like back in the Twilight years, I think.
Actually, when
or like
Kanye stormed the stage, he actually presented that award, but they were dating behind the scenes, so that was extra awkward. So Taylor Lautner's just standing up there like, while that's happening.
But so like the most recent thing, like in the music video, it's like Taylor Lautner and then like what's her name, Joey something,
the one that used to date I shouldn't. I just know she used to date the dude who plays Jacob Elordi.
Yeah, but they were in the Kissing Booth together.
That's right.
Which apparently is a Wattpad movie. I don't know if you knew that.
I didn't know that. Amazing.
Yeah.
There's so many.
They like break her out. Like this is her music video. It's like they break her out of the vault.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, I watched it because I was like, well, I need to fucking see what this music video is about. I was heavily judged.
You were judged
for not knowing this fucking music video, even though like it was just released the day before. Like, anyways,
Meanwhile, we're there whenever any one of our like mothers releases, any one of our like people releases music, we're like ready.
But like, you know, they break her out of a vault in which she is holding essentially the album cover of that album. So like of which that track was a vault record from.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Like I think it's Speak Now. See, I don't know all the Taylor Swift stuff. And it's just like every time you go like look at a music video, like or like if you look at one of her music videos, because like what did we watch? Karma. And they're like, whenever they're like, there's so many references to this. And it's just like I can't make all these connections. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's like I'd have to go start at the beginning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I always thought it would be really, I think like whenever I start like my own channel, I really want to do like a deep dive where like I see if I can become a Swiftie. Like if I could like start from the beginning.
Discover like if you could uncover all the like Swiftie lore, because like the thing about her, like music like too, it's like
dive into the Swiftie dumb.
Because like a lot of her music has to do with like her relationships at the time, and then like so it's like referencing her relationships.
It's gotta be Swiftie like, video essays or something.
You know, like I'm sure there has to be like like someone's explained all this fucking lore, right? Because it's like I feel like I can't even like get into Taylor Swift like if I ever wanted to, because it's just like it's too fucking far gone. Do you know what I mean?
And you always see these clips of her like at her, because she's on her tour right now. She's always like, you guys know I love to surprise you, and I always have like things up my sleeve, and people are like, you really do, and I'm like, I'm so out of the loop.
It's like I can't become a Swiftie because it's just like I never got on the I've missed the train. I've missed the bus. I can't catch the Swiftie train, dude. Yeah. I'm too far gone. I'll forever be a Lana girl now. Do you know what I mean? Like for me, I feel like Lana, like I popped, like I listened to her first few records, and then I've dropped off, but I can go listen to her new record now. Totally. Like no problem. Like I don't need to know her whole discography to understand Lana as an artist now. Versus like Taylor, it's like every single music video is like references after references to tie in. So it's like I feel like I'm not getting the full picture of like, because people comment like, this is so amazing, this is great, and I'm like, I'm sure it is, but for me, I'm just like, I don't get it.
It does.
Do you know what I mean?
I feel like
if I knew the references, I feel like I'd be like, yeah, this is crazy and amazing. Do you know what I mean?
I feel like Taylor Swift is like maybe one of the I don't know, like I can't think of any like A-list mainstream singer who has like what feels like a very exclusive, like lore deep.
Yeah, because I feel like it's like, say if you want to go listen to Beyonce, you want to go to a Beyonce concert, like you'd have no problem just like I'm going to go see Beyonce.
Beyonce has concepts for all of her albums, right? But I was there for Lemonade, bitch. Like, I know.
I don't need to know like every single Beyonce track and like music video to understand like the next Beyonce album. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Versus like Taylor Swift, it's like, okay, if I don't get these references, like all the midnight references, then I'm like lost. Do you know what I mean? Like it's like
don't you know what she's talking about in this song? And I'm like, Karma? And it's like, actually, no. She's like, actually referencing this very specific
like relationship, this interview. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
yes, it's like, but it's also like incredibly personal. It's insane.
Yeah, and it's like also like I think in that music video it had like a lot of her like looks and like all her like outfits from like previous stuff like in glass cases, and they were like being shattered while they were like escaping and stuff like that. So it's
kind of giving
and
reputation.
Taylor was like, yeah, and Taylor was like trapped in the vault, you know, like, so I'm like, kind of like, is it like she's trying to say like, you know, she's been stuck against her will and like now she's breaking free. Do you know what I mean? To like release these tracks. Do you know what I mean? And it's just like,
all right, here's my thing, and this is going to be kind of shady, but everybody, like, whenever I watch a Taylor Swift music video, again, I am not a Taylor Swift hate her. I'm just not a Swiftie. Okay, get it right. But like whenever I watch the Taylor Swift music videos and then like people are like, Taylor, because doesn't she like co-direct? Like she kind of like create.
She directs them.
She directs all her music videos.
A lot of them.
Yeah, it's like people are like, she's such a music director. She should make films. Like she should direct a movie. And I'm like, is her like? I'm like, I don't think it's like that incredible. Like I'm sorry. Like I just don't. I think it's like. I think the way that she directs is extremely like literal.
Yeah, no, and I think that's the same with her songwriting. It's
exactly.
all very like literal and stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love like Karma. Karma is your boyfriend.
Facts.
Oh my god. But okay, this is so random, but literally after that book talk, after that book club meeting, like every single store that I went to afterwards was playing a Taylor Swift song, and I was like, I'm being haunted.
Yeah.
It's like now I'm being punished for not being a Swiftie.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It was almost like Taylor Swift was just like, you need to join me. Join the cult of Taylor Swift.
I'm like, nah. We're just like freaking out for like no reason. People are like, what the fuck? I'm like, nah. She's trying to take us on me. She's trying to possess me. You know, no offense to Swifties, but like, I mean, like, just because I'm not a Swiftie, you don't need to pass judgment, dude. Like,
you feel judged.
Like, I felt really judged in that moment.
What are you going to do if this girl has listened to this podcast and at the next book club?
Be like, well, you sound really judgmental. And maybe that wasn't your intention, but I felt not welcome. You know?
Oh.
What I would be like, oh, it's fine. Do you know what I mean? No.
I'm actually not a Swiftie.
You should be.
Maybe like, I should. I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm missing out on something life-changing.
Maybe. Or
just some white bitch who makes music.
Listen to Tennis.
Yeah.
Or behind there's Miss Caroline Polishek.
Or Jay Dilla.
Yeah, maybe I won't like... I don't know, man.
The lore's so deep.
The lore's so deep, I can't catch up.
It might be, it would be funny and a giant waste of time, but super funny, I think. I think I will, like, at one point before I die, try to get, like, dive into it and just be like, let me see what I can do. Let me see if I can figure this out.
I think people need that. Maybe I have, like, I don't know if I have seen a video like that, but it's like, I need it from like a non-Swiftie's perspective. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want a Swiftie trying to explain it. I need a non-Swiftie trying to break it down.
I think I would record like normies. Essentially make it be like my journey. Like you're going to go through the journey with me. And yeah.
No, I just want a red string, very thought out, coherent thing.
Right. I would break it down over. It would be like a 2-hour unhinged video. Yeah. Attention loyal subjects of the trashdom. This is a royal decree from your leaders, Papa Trash
and Baby Demon.
Find us everywhere at Demon Trashcast. Like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. Rate and review us on the podcast platform of your choosing. Do so, or be eternally banished to the abyss.
Also, if you're here, you probably have some goblins and gremlins that will find a home in the trashdom, so share with your friends. And if you like what we do here and would like to support us, check out our Patreon for extra content and more. Signed,
Empress of Destruction.
No, how about your humble rulers,
Papa Trash
and Baby Demon?
Do it or else.
You guys, there was a national fucking disaster. A national disaster going on.
I feel like...
the worldwide disaster.
No, it's literally like a geopolitical, like, actual issue. I'm surprised there's not more news about it. Because, I mean, it was pretty serious.
Mm-hmm.
You know? It was like world-ending news. And I'm going to tell you about it. So...
What was it?
This week...
Mm-hmm.
AO3, Archive of Our Own,
mm-hmm.
You know, the very popular fan fiction site, crashed.
I just got why it was called Archive AO3. A, 3 O's.
So, yeah, so it crashed for 2 days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I heard about this because you told me.
Well, I was
You were in it. You were in the fucking trenches.
I was in the fucking trenches with the rest of the world.
I feel bad because I like don't read fan fiction that much
lately.
Like, yeah, I like really haven't like read fan fiction like that in like I think years, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like with Manacled, I listened to it on YouTube.
Yeah. You don't really like read it anymore, I feel like.
Well, it's just because I switched to Audible, like audio format, and it just helps me get through stuff like way faster.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know. It's like also it's like so hard to find like a good fan fiction sometimes.
Yeah.
That it's like I'm spending an hour like trying to find a good one versus like an hour of reading. Do you know what I mean?
I feel like your tastes are very specific. Yeah, they are. Well, let me tell you about this. So basically, what happened was Archive of Our Own started to go and face a DDoS attack from, and I'll get into from who and
DDoS?
what. DDoS.
What's that?
Bitch, I don't know. I'm not a fucking coder, dude. It's I forget what it's called. What does it mean? DDoS attack means distributed denial of service attack, and it is a cybercrime in which the attacker floods a server with internet traffic to prevent users from accessing connected online services and sites.
Okay, so they're like flood AO3 so no one else could get on.
So basically, yeah, what was happening is they were getting DDoS attacks, so that means that literally no one could like get on Archive of Our Own. It was like their site was
Who was
down.
doing this?
I'll tell you in a minute. Because I need to tell you about the fucking what this was like out here in the trenches. You weren't here for it. I was at war.
Yeah, like
this week. I was at war this week.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, more like it felt more like what it probably felt like during the World War. Like if you're at home and like the soldier is off, it's like
you don't know
I'm
what's
just like
going
hoping,
on.
just like praying, just like stalking Twitter and TikTok for any updates. Like literally this sent me. It was a picture of We'll Be Back Soon from the Archive of Our Own website, and it was like the Library of Alexandria is on fire. Someone else said, it's been 14 hours without AO3. I'm starting to lose taste in my right eye and sight in my left leg. What if AO3 never comes back? We just saw the downfall of society.
If AO3 like didn't come back, I feel like we would be seeing, you know how like we'd be like a lot of like you know how like it's usually men doing all these like crazy shootings and stuff, like that kind of thing, like
unhinged white men
like doing like crazy shit like that. I think we would start seeing like women do shit like that. Do you know what I mean? Like it would be like that kind of like,
it would be unhinged girls, gays, and theys, just like,
yeah, it would be like kind of like that kind of,
I don't know.
Vibe.
I feel like girls, gays, and theys are just like not as like violent. I don't know what would happen.
That's what I'm saying. It's like that would be the psychological break to make them violent. Do you know what I mean? Like
you're probably right, because I was trying to read The Auction, trying to read my Dramini fic. I couldn't even fucking do that. And it was pissing me off. I was getting so mad, and then I remember like I feel like the night before it came back, I went. I was like, let me see if it's back up. I feel like I want to find some Raylo smut for bed, you know, shoot the shit. Couldn't get on. I was like, it felt. I don't know. It just felt so like. It pissed me off. It was annoying, dude.
See what I'm saying? Like, it's like you're not being able to get your AO3 fixed. It's gone on for like 2 days. Now it's gone on for like a week. And you're fucking...
No.
You're like, you're fiending, you're getting frustrated, you're getting violent. And it's like next thing you know, you like go to a park and like...
Where's my
just like
fucking...
You just like drive through a park. Do you know what I mean? With your car. Like something crazy like that.
It's just...
Like you're driven to insanity from not being able to read fan fiction.
I'm sure there were people that were absolutely losing their shit,
like
absolutely having the
because it's like
insane tantrums.
It's like when like stuff like that happens. It's like, okay, someone like I have a friend who she was complaining that it was down. I was like, oh, I didn't even think that you read fan fiction. She's like, no, yeah, this is like part of my nightly routine. Like I get ready, I wash my face, I do my skincare routine, and then I go lay down in bed and I pull up AO3 and read until I go to sleep. And I was like, say take that away from millions of people for like an extended period of time. Like what are they gonna do? Find a new routine? Their whole life's been shaken up.
It's back when remember the TikTok ban? It's like, don't take the fun away. Don't take the entertainment away. Don't take the fun apps. Don't take our things away. Because if you really want war in the fucking streets, don't fuck with our shit. You know, it's like, this is what you're out here saying, ooh, don't bed rot. Bitch, this is literally Atlas. Atlas is holding, it feels like Atlas, you know, the god that holds up the globe. All of my fun things are like my Atlas that hold me up and keep me going. If I don't have my Atlas, I'm in fucking free fall. Now do that to millions of users. They go on Archive of Our Own, and it's a part of their life.
I'm surprised, like, more chaos didn't ensue. Like, do you know what I mean?
I think it came back quick enough, just enough time.
Like, if it had gone 3 days, because you know how it is, like,
that's when that resources would have been running quite low, I think, at that
point. Because isn't it, like, even with, like, resources, like, when it comes to, like, survival situations, it's like, everyone hours. Like, be prepped for, like, 3 days. Do you know what I mean?
If it would have
after it's gone longer than 3 days, it's a little dicey.
Yeah, and also they say after 72 hours, that's when you need to start seeing if you can engage with your community safely. I can't even engage with my community. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was crazy. So let me tell you all that aside, let's not forget how fucking stupid it is that Archive of Our Own was the target of a very serious DDoS attack from Russia.
It was Russia?
So let me break it down.
I was like, who's the enemy here? Who do we need to be marching on right now?
I'll tell you. So, also it felt like I don't know, like I never felt more like middle schooler than this week because Archive of Our Own is like, it's a volunteer run site. You know, it's like kind of, it's not shitty, but it's like, it's like forum. Like, it's like, it feels like very OG internet to me.
Yeah. No, it's like very like rustic. Do you know what I mean? Like,
it's like rustic internet.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like
kind of like old.
It's like old school, like 2000 cyber.
It feels like very
internet.
Like 2007.
Like, it's still like Times New Roman, like highlight hyperlinks. Do you know what I mean? Like highlighted like hyperlinks,
like knowing keywords and shit. So the volunteer run site fell victim this week to a distributed denial of service, which is a DDoS attack, which causes websites to crash by overwhelming their servers with online traffic from a variety of sources. So in a Telegram message on July 10th, a group called Anonymous Sudan claimed responsibility for the AO3 attack, citing anti-US and anti-LGBTQ sentiment. Because it has, gay shit on there. And they're like, yucky.
I mean, it's definitely an attack against the girls and the gays. Do you know what I mean?
And absolutely theys.
Targeted.
Yes. So the group also claimed responsibility for a cyber attack on Microsoft that occurred earlier in June. Cybersecurity firms have described the group as politically motivated hacktivists from Sudan. However, some researchers believe the group is affiliated with Russia. AO3 administrators addressed the group's statement in a follow-up tweet July 10th. We do not condone anti-Muslim sentiments under any circumstances, they wrote. Additionally, to reiterate, cybersecurity experts believe the group claiming responsibility is lying about their affiliation and reasons for attacking websites. View the group's statements with skepticism. And they came back online on July 11th to fans' relief, though the site is still dealing with technical problems, which is true. So, so basically they say they're from Sudan, but like, we pretty much know, like intelligence experts basically like pretty much know that this is Russia. And I just think it's really funny that like they were like, we're going to come for archive of our own. You know what I mean? They were like, that's the site. That is the source of all evil.
I mean, I feel like that would like, it's like not the New York Times, not where we get our news sources. Fuck that.
I hate to say it, but
come for the
spice,
the smut.
But
maybe
it is actually really smart.
Honestly, I feel like if they like really wanted to get like people riled up, they would like take down porn sites and shit like that. Do you know what I mean?
Well, then they wouldn't have
essentially AO3.
Yeah. I don't know. I just felt like it was so like now people are selling like I saw there was this person on TikTok. They were making like custom badges and stickers and like shirts as like I survived the AO3 crash of 2023. I just think it's really funny, and I just thought it would be so funny if I saw more like headline mainstream media news covering this. It's like AO3, like because it was like such a big deal. I mean, I saw it all over TikTok. Like,
I wasn't on TikTok.
And the thing is like
happening.
Yeah, you were working a lot, but like fan fiction is, I think a lot of people maybe still think that fan fiction isn't like super popular, but I would disagree. I think fan fiction is definitely like part of a lot of everybody's, like a lot of people's everyday lives. I genuinely do believe that. I don't think it's as like, kind of weird corner of the internet anymore.
See, like I feel like sometimes I feel like it still does though. Like it feels like that sometimes for me. It's not like as mainstream as like feel like let's talk about sports. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I feel like if I'm like talking about like fan fiction, I like find less people, like especially with not with guys, but like with women. Like I never know if like a girl's gonna be like a fanfic girly. And it's like I wish we could just like spot each other out and be like, "What's up?" Because you're cool. Do you know what I mean? Same thing with like book talk and ACOTAR girlies. Like if you get it, you get it, and then if you don't, it's like who even are you? Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like what world do you live in?
Like when I was traveling the couple times this year, like in the airport, or like if I saw anybody reading like a ACOTAR book or something, it's just like I would so badly just immediately feel connected to them.
Yeah.
Like on a spiritual, like deep level, I like was like, I see you.
Yeah, I see you.
I know
I am like you. You're like me.
It is like that one time that I was picking up food and I was standing behind this girl and she was like writing like at top speed a fan fiction. And I just remember thinking, wow, I admired her. She was like an inspiration.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She's in line waiting for tacos writing filthy Naruto smut. Like, woo! You know what I mean? Like, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. And I think a lot of us do love it. And I wish that, like, the thing is like, no one is on, like, my Instagram, like, going through, like, my friends' stories or, like, mutual stories. Like, I'm not seeing people talking about Archive of Our Own. It's over here on TikTok where I'm seeing, like, all the people talking about it. But I tried to make it loud and known on my story that I was going through it so that people knew. And I saw the trashlings out here liking my story because I knew that you guys understood. But like,
you guys get it.
You guys fucking understand. I mean? But yeah, I just think it's amazing that Archive of Our Own was, what a time. You know, like just what a time to be alive. I'm so glad it's back though. I
hope it doesn't go down again. I feel like they need to have like a backup server.
My thing was, or like, I really want,
you guys need to start downloading these fanfics so you.
I really want them to get like a corporate, like maybe not, but I really thought like from this that maybe a huge corporate sponsor would step in.
Yeah, I was like, I'm surprised they're not like, you know, obviously it's amazing that it's like, you know, anyone can post and read and stuff for free.
We need like a fucking like we need like a fan fiction. We need like a demon trash billionaire who's like, I want to move. Elon Musk buys Twitter. Mark Zuckerberg has fucking Facebook and Threads and all that shit. I need my tech billionaire that's going to, have fan fiction sites and
make them like protected and like good apps, so it's like easy to read, like just on your phone.
I understand it's going to be monetized. Okay, fine. I have webtoons. I'll
not too much. It seems like webtoons is kind of expensive.
It's gotten more and more. It's a little much. It's a little much.
Money.
Just
can we just do ads? Do you know what I mean?
Or like I was on this one that was like $3 or something like that a month.
Yeah.
And it had spicy webtoons on it.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh yeah, I was like $3 a month. Like I'm reading it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was like, I would pay $3 a month to have access to unlimited fan fiction. You kidding me? And then what's
a small price to pay?
And then what if you got enough like kudos? Then you could start getting like money.
Yeah, like if you like have a fan fiction that's like popular. Do you know what I mean?
Can you take like the Wattpad method and apply it to like that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Or is it like, I don't know, because at the same time it's like I'm not here for capitalism. I'm just like suggesting.
Yeah.
But
it'd be like
at the same time, because
it's like
the beauty of Archive of Our Own is just the fact that it's like anybody can go on there and do it. Like
they can post, they can read.
That's why it feels like OG internet, very 2007, feeling like the wild, wild west of the internet. And that's AO3. And some wild, wild west shit was happening. But I'm glad that they're back. But I have been nervous. I'm like, damn, what if they go down again?
Yeah, start doing old school, printing out these pages.
Well, what I did start doing
back in my day, I used to print out my fanfics.
If you
save them, download them.
I downloaded. You can, use like I have my iPhone, so I just have it on my Books app. And I downloaded Manacled because I was like, imagine not being able to like have that again. I just like it's almost I need like a physical bound copy.
You can get them, I think.
No, you can. Yeah. But yeah, that's what happened at AO3. How did you guys? I know it was getting scary out there. Let me know how you guys were doing. I'm very curious. And as always, drop your fan fiction recs.
I feel like it's like shaping up to be like kind of like not a hot girl summer, but like I feel like the music, like there's about to be like a lot of really good music to come out. But do you know what I mean?
No, yeah, definitely. Well, yes, but.
Like, we just had a really good track from Doja. And then New Jeans just dropped some really good tracks. Super shy. I'm slowly becoming a New Jeans stan.
Stan New Jeans.
And now, like, just yesterday, Troye Sivan dropped this new track, and we're obsessed with it.
Oh, my God. And the video is so good.
The video is so good. Like, this song and video are so good. It's like almost enough for me to forgive him for the idol.
Yeah, let's get into it. So, when I first heard this song, if you guys haven't heard Rush by Troye Sivan yet or watch the video, like go do that immediately. But like it came out and I was like, this is the song that I've been waiting for. This is the song that is going, yep, this is 2023 summer, bitch. This is summer 23. Never gonna forget her. You know what I mean? Because music for me is like something I associate with time and places. So it's like when I heard that, I was like, oh, yes, this is what I've been waiting for. I needed this. And it also, just a few listens of that song, I was like, yeah, going out costs like, I don't know, an arm and a leg. The opportunity of not potentially being able to pay my rent. But it would be worth it.
Yeah.
To be able to dance to Rush in the club a couple times. But you're going to have to play it at least 6 times over and over and over again. Because if I'm going to spend $100 just to like leave my house, I'm going to need it.
You'd have to go to bar hop to different clubs to like see if they play it.
I'm just going to bar hop and like at every single club, I'm going to request the DJ play it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what
I was like, I was pissed because I went out to Tuesdays.
Yeah.
On Tuesday.
Do you get it?
Today's Friday.
Wait, do you get it?
The other day. And like that song came out like the next day. And I was like, God, this would be the perfect Tuesday song.
Troye!
Doesn't he know? It's Tuesdays, man.
But I do want to go back to your Idol point, because I remember when we sat down to watch the Rush video, because it had just come out. We were like, okay, let's watch this. And because we've been Troye Sivan fans like since he first came out. Like,
yeah, basically since he first came out. And then like I remember like that one summer, was it 2017? I don't know.
2017 was a good year for us.
I don't know. The year he was like really popular. Bloom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We love Troye.
Yeah. And
we've been like, I think before we've been like, where is he? What's he doing?
Yeah, I know. He's been taking his sweet fucking time making his music. And he knows that. Idol. He knows that. Then he's on the Idol, and we don't even need to talk about it. It was just fucking garbage, dude. It was just fucking garbage.
And it's like, I like, obviously I don't think we are taking it like, or have anything against Troye and like Jenny and stuff for like being on that show. I think,
or Lily Rose Depp.
Yeah, it's like, I don't think like,
the only two people I'm angry with is Abel and Sam Levinson.
Yeah, but I think if you're like mad at people for being on a bad show, it's just like, you never know. Like, it's like they could have, like, there's contracts, they signed up for it. They don't have
about all the hate coming against Jenny right now.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of creative control about what's being done, especially like not when they're like, I think most of them are like new actor. Like, do you know what I mean? They're musicians trying to take a step into acting, and it's like sometimes you land something great, and sometimes it ends up being dog shit. It's not their fault. Like, the only people's fault it is Sam Levinson and The Weeknd.
Yeah.
And like, I think we went out like a few weeks ago, and like anytime a Weeknd song came out, we were just like,
we danced, but at the same time, I couldn't not think of him saying the words fat tongue and spread that little pussy.
And it's just like, it's hard to separate.
Tight little pussy. That's
it's hard to separate The Weeknd from the Idol now.
They say separate the artist from the art, but hard to on this one.
It was hard to on this one, and I'm glad that Troye Sivan was able to put like out a song that was so good. I like completely forgot.
I forgave him immediately.
I forgive him for being on the Idol. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone has those days. Do you know what I mean? But like, for The Weeknd to come back from that show, like, I feel like it's going to be a lot for him to come back for me.
I've actually thought about this. I'm like, well, when The Weeknd has like the next album, I'm like, is it gonna flop?
I don't know. Like, I think it depends. Also, it seems like from the videos I've been watching about like the Idol breakdowns that he's like trying to step away from like The Weeknd image and like become like Abel. Do you know what I mean? Like, go by his name.
Sure.
Abel. And I'm just like, okay. I don't know, man. Like, you should just like stop defending the Idol and just be like, yeah, that was bad. Sorry. You know what I mean?
They won't, though, because like, they made it.
They're proud of it.
They're gonna stand by it.
Whatever.
I don't know.
Anyways, Troye Sivan put out a bomb track,
and I'm excited. But the thing is we have to wait all the way until October, and like Doja Cat hasn't even announced her release date, and I'm just like, see, like, I'm supposed, this is why I'm like, yeah, this one song came out, and it's making me feel like maybe it could be a hot rat girl summer, but at the same time,
I
need more, and I just feel like we're not going to get these albums in time for the summer. And you know what? Honestly, it's fine. It's 104 degrees out. I don't really need to be fucking out. I don't want to fucking like pass out from like having a heat stroke at the club, popping my pussy to fucking Rush by Troye Sivan. I need to wait until the fall. I'll pop my pussy in the fall.
I'll wait till the fall.
Exactly.
Because it's way too hot out right now, honestly. It's hot.
It's criminal, dude. And I know it's everywhere. I know we're hot all over the world.
It's like too hot.
Too much.
I'm like, why is it like when you look on your phone, like look at the weather, it's just like heat advisory. It's like, dude, like
literally every morning.
Excessive heat warning.
Literally every morning.
You don't need to tell me it's excessive. I know. I can feel it. Yeah.
I can feel it.
Oh my goodness.
After 6 a.m., I'm like, I'm melting. Yeah, it's too much.
Just like when it's like 90 degrees at night, it's like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Thank God we have AC.
I love how like I'm just going back to the Idol for a second, just because I just love how like that was like such a big cultural moment that like it was basically like we all collectively is like collective hate watching now. I get like it's not really serving its purpose because of course now we know with all these strikes going on, these streaming sites like Netflix and all these executives don't really care if you're hate watching it because it's numbers to them. So but at the same time, even though HBO did cancel the season 2 for the Idol, but like I think they are trying to shop it around to other people, but I don't think they'll pick it up.
Junk.
It's so bad. It's so fucking bad.
Like, what's the story you're gonna tell?
What are you gonna continue? I don't want to talk about it, dude. I don't even want to go into the story because it's so bad.
I didn't even watch it. I just seen people react. I've seen breakdowns. I've seen just clips, and every single thing I've seen just seems horrible.
But have you noticed it's become sort of like a thing, like collective hate watching?
Collective hate watching?
Yeah, I feel like
that was just really trendy to talk about, so everyone made videos.
Maybe, or like
even us, we were like, should we watch it? Like for the views, because it's like trendy, you know what I mean?
Like, on TikTok is like everybody like the Idol sucks, and then it's like everybody doing the choreography to like I'm a freak, yeah.
It's like the Idol sucks, but then it's like, well, I have to figure out what everyone's talking about, so I'm gonna have to go watch it now. Do you know what I mean? You can't be out the loop,
right?
Seats. Unless like for me, I didn't need to watch it. I just
curious to know about, was the Idol like successful in terms of like watches?
I think they didn't make enough money from it. It wasn't really expensive to make.
Well, yeah. So they because
who's to say that everyone's watching it? People might just be.
Well, they ran out of money. That's why the weekend they used his house and his concerts. Let me see here.
It's successful.
It was good. I mean, it definitely wasn't doing as well as like Succession or like The Last of Us, but it was doing fine. But I think like, yeah, I think that's the thing about like nowadays. It's like, if you hear something's like garbage, like because it's so accessible to you, you'd be like, all right, I'll check it out to see what people are saying. Yeah. And you're like, oh yeah, that is fucking bad. But what's funny is that I was hating it so much, but it was almost like addicting. Like I was there every Sunday at 8 p.m. ready because it was more like
it can't get any worse than this, right? I'm waiting for it to get better. Like you were waiting for it to get like D's.
It was almost like I was just waiting for something big to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was something
there surely has to be something more than this. Do you know what I mean? Like than what's going on.
Right.
There's going to be something to tie this all together and make it make sense.
I was waiting for the shoe to drop and for them to be like Sam Levinson to be like, ha ha ha, see, I am a genius.
Yeah. But like, I don't think he's ever done anything like that, though. Do you know what I mean?
I mean,
in Euphoria. Like, I don't think he's never had something that was like,
I know, but it had so much hype that I was like,
it's not like M. Night Shyamalan.
Like
you know
Sam,
what I mean?
he was literally like being like, I think we have the show of the summer.
Well, everyone's gonna fucking say that. You'd fucking say that if you had a show.
It's gonna be the show of the summer.
You really, this is the show of the summer, dude. It's like,
bro,
it doesn't matter.
It's The Simpsons season 17. Like, chill out. It's The Simpsons season 47.
It's What We Do in the Shadows season 3.
Yeah, that's the show of the summer.
Good.
That's gonna be the show of the summer.
Also, when is Our Flag Means Death coming
out? Looked into it. I haven't heard anything. I know that they're doing it, but who fucking knows? Right now, I'm watching Righteous Gemstones season 3.
Well, actually, this show of the summers for us is The Summer I Turned Pretty
and Love Island.
But Heartstopper.
My partner goes, "Did you hear?" I was like, "What?" Because he's like loving the UK season of Love Island, which by the way is fucking messy. Is anyone watching? But like,
Love Island's been so.
He comes
messy.
up to me and he goes, "Did you hear?" And I was like, "What?" And he goes, "Love Island USA." And I was like, "What about it?" He goes, "The 18th comes out on the 18th. We're gonna watch it, right?" And I was like, I don't know. I don't usually like the Love Island USA. He goes, "We should watch the first episode and just see."
Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
Because, like, here's the thing about, like, Love Island USA, right? Here's the difference between Love Island, like, US and Love Island UK. Like, Love Island UK, it's like all these people go on. It's like, yes, are they all trash people? Yes, but they're like exotic trash to us. Do you know what I mean? Because they're like foreign.
They're like, it's almost like elevated trash because they have like British accents for us.
But then if we see like people who go on Love Island in the US, like this is just like plain old fucking Samantha that you went to middle school with. Do you know what I mean? Like this is just US trash. Do you know what I mean? Like there's Chad, like every other fucking Chad I know. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or whoever.
This might be offensive, but like is Essex girl the same thing as like a Jersey Shore girl?
That's how I feel like they're like the same thing.
Kind of like in the same
An Essex girl is like a Jersey Shore girl, right?
I'm not trying to be shady. I love.
And then I feel like a London girly might be like a LA girly.
Ooh.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay. Or like a New York.
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe a New York girly. Probably more like a New York girly. Like, see,
no, I'm gonna say LA. London's more like LA.
Cause I'm sure, and then like the preppier like rich gals, like that's more of like a New York girly, and then like guys who are from like Ireland and stuff like that, like those guys are like that's like a guy from Texas.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like for us.
Yeah.
That's like a Texan.
That's like he's a country guy.
Yeah.
All right. That's it. Anything else?
Dude, that's it.
That's all.
I'm gonna go cry because of Summer I Turned Pretty.
We didn't even talk about that.
Well, we don't need to.
Yeah, you're right.
Because we have reactions for it, so go watch our reactions.
Guys, yeah, we just watched the 3 episodes of The Summer I Turned Pretty. They're probably up on our channel. One's probably up on our channel already, so... Everything's trying to break me, and I'm just trying to stay strong.
Man, I really thought, like, after Queen Charlotte, that, like, I'd have a break from, like, the absolute fucking devastation.
Now we're about to go to Heartstopper, probably broken again.
Good time, right? It's just gonna be, like, a good time.
Nope.
Like, no, I won't get that. Like, when are we gonna get a...
Literally, like...
Are we gonna have to wait till, like, Bridgerton season 3? Because I feel like that's gonna be, like... I think that
there's already gonna be drama with that.
It's just gonna be drama, but I don't think it's gonna be, like, heartbreaking. I think it's gonna be more of, like, romancy, like, you know, beautiful tears, not
like the lady with the Penelope... Well, might be. I don't know.
I don't think it's gonna be, like, devastating. Like, I don't think I'm gonna cry.
Yeah,
Queen Charlotte.
Yeah.
Not like people like dying and being sick and stuff. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. More like he said something so beautiful, like their love's beautiful. I'll cry about that. Right. Not growth. Not like something devastating and stuff like that.
Horribly tragic.
Yeah. I feel like Heartstopper, like I think it'll have its sad moments, but I think overall it's gonna be
they're gonna keep it like
happy
light
tone. I hope so. Otherwise I'm gonna be like, I'll be pissed, to be honest. Like I didn't come to Heartstopper for that.
Depression I wasn't really planning on a 2023 like year-long depression.
Yeah, I was like kind of hoping it'd be more cheerful, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think The Summer I Turned Pretty is going to turn it around, though.
I think so, too.
I think they're like starting with all this sad, heavy shit. So then it's just like after this, it's like going to be more like,
I don't know,
stuff.
Episode 3 ended on a fucking high note.
I know, but it's like...
No, I get what you're saying. I understand what you mean, so...
If it's a bummer the whole season, like I'm going to say...
How many episodes are this season?
8 episodes.
Okay, so we got 5 weeks to go.
It's so insane. I'm like, why weekly?
You know it'll blow by.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that's it. That's all we got. So
Bye.
We love you. Thanks for hanging out, and reach out to us. Let us know if you guys want us to cover anything, any other topics, demon trash moments. Send them to us. We love you. Comment on our renovated set. Say you like it. It made me feel good. Okay, bye.